Alrighty, welcome as we are ready to jump into the insanity. As we left last week, our crew, after messing with some ancient warding things set up in a very haunted and rainy forest, um, found themselves stalked and hunted by statues that do not move but vanish from place to place. And as they entered in and found themselves having hope and joy in their hearts, these statues appeared and began siphoning off this joy, leaving them into grief and despair. And as the battle turned their favor, it seemed as though their hope and joy attracted more and more as they found themselves more and more surrounded, and now have killed 3 of these, as well as defeating 3 other statues that were here. These ones do move and hit somewhat hard, so which leaves us with 2 teleporting angel statues and 1 more conventional one that is here. Oh, we are bloodied, at least a good portion of the party. Nana is unconscious, making death saves, and Oliver has full HP. Luther's looking okay. All right, so with that, we will jump into our insanity. And Jackson, you get to go first.
Yeah. As the haste suddenly vanishes, I stand there trying not to just black out and fall off the wall I'm on.
Yeah.
That's my turn.
Charlotte.
How you doing? That's my turn.
Yep, that's right. 1 HP but unconscious. All right, which brings us to an angel.
Which one? There's one still standing in front of our lovely Nana, and then we got this one back here chilling.
Okay.
Well,
I think it's going to be the one that was chilling, I believe. Over here, this one. Yep, just makes sense. So is that Jackson right there?
That's Jackson and Harper just chilling out, not being able to do anything.
Okay. Let's go. All right, invading your mind for a dirty 30.
Oof. Yep.
Or actually,
Don't mind, it's Jackson.
sorry, it's a 28, my bad. That is 31 psychic damage.
Unconscious.
Okay.
Harper vanishes.
Very good. And then... All right. Is it within...
It is 60 from its friend.
Okay. So teleporting up to 60 feet, it would like to be within 20 feet of Oliver here.
It is not going to be 20 feet from Oliver. Oliver is still hiding way back here.
What about Lythra?
I thought she was 30 feet up.
Oh, she is. She's 30 feet
She's
up.
30 feet up. Okay. Well, who can it go then?
Mortis?
Okay. Is Mortis dodging or no?
No, he's laying on his ass.
Okay.
Sorry, Mortis.
Well, then, if there's on the butt, can they get within 5 feet?
No.
Nope. Okay, then this
You guys are actually well positioned.
then it has to
for
be
it.
disadvantage anyway. So there you go. is on his butt. So second one is 17.
That misses.
There we go. And 25.
That hits.
1 second you think he's being nice, the next second he's back to being a dick.
That is 37 psychic damage.
Yep. I'm down.
All right.
Thanks for joining. 5 seconds of screen time, guys. Bye.
Oh, very good. Let's see. Yep. All right. So now we're on my giant statue.
Yeah, it's just chilling in front of Mortis.
Okay. With 40 feet, can it get to? My gosh, I don't know. Oliver.
It ain't getting nowhere near Oliver with 40 feet.
Can it get within 60 of Oliver?
Yes.
Okay.
He's all the way back
It's going to do that and throw 2 giant pieces of ruin at Oliver. That is 15 to hit
That'll miss.
and 21 to hit.
That one a hit.
So that is 24 bludgeoning damage. As you battle 1, the other one catches you in the stomach, and I need a strength saving throw.
Oh, I'm Bane, aren't I?
Yes,
Yep.
you are.
You.
Oh.
Oh no. With a plus 10, that's a 10.
No.
Wow.
All right, so you are knocked prone. Mortis death save.
Oh, that's good.
God damn it. Done with all you jack.
All right, then we got the next one. It's another of an angel. It's going to come in. Yeah, so basically, I guess it's Oliver was who it wants.
Wow.
It's the only one he can get to that's not unconscious.
Matt, do you remember whichever one like knocked me to 0 has disadvantage on everything?
Yeah, that's this one.
That's this one.
Okay. There you go. Someone's actually near Oliver. You
Okay,
can only get within 10 feet.
10 feet. Okay, so go disadvantage. That's 17. If I miss it, that hits. Okay. 26 psychic damage. 15 for a miss, I think. Yeah.
Yes.
And then the last disadvantage attack for 26.
That'll hit.
God damn.
Yeah, they have a high plus to their hit. 28 psychic.
Alright.
All right. Nana, death save.
That is a success.
And then Oliver.
I'm a ranger. I'm not supposed to get up and close in person. Let's see. I already used that. So I'm going to instead. Yeah. All right. So they're more than 5 feet away, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he'll take a shot with his arrow.
Okay. Can he get behind to cover at all? With a
No,
teleport
he
of
just
60?
teleported straight up to his ass.
With a teleport of 60?
Oh, can he teleport again?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it's 60 feet cover. No, because these ruins are low to the ground. The only one he wants is back here, and that's 60 from here.
Okay. Then he'll stay there for now. They'll stay there for now because I want to race on a range that won't work for him.
For a. Oh my god. 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Oh, I had advantage on that roll. So advantage point. Curiosity. It would have hit anyway. No crit. For 7 and 13, 20, 26 piercing.
Okay. Big hit with that arrow.
As he knocks a second arrow for his second shot. For a 23, I believe hits.
That hits, yes.
This time for only 8 piercing, magical piercing.
Okay. Then Lythra.
Which angel looks more damaged?
So that'd be
I think it's the other one that Oliver.
the one that was by Mordus.
Oh, but it's a bit further away, so yeah, I'm just going to target the one that just targeted Oliver as near him. With a
Okay.
crown of stars.
You got it.
It's, 29 to hit for 30 radiant damage.
Nice.
And I wish to cast Banishment on the big guy that can throw rocks.
Okay. Let's do this. And what save is that?
Charisma 21.
Got it. 20.
Wow.
Now I feel a little bit safer. Yeah, I will fly closer to Nana actually, but remain 30 feet in the air.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Got it. Jackson.
Okay.
The save. And then Charlotte is chilling.
Yep.
And we've got them. All right, so the one that just had gotten Mordus is going to go ahead and go towards Oliver.
Still get just as close as his other friend.
Right, 24 to hit
That'll hit.
for 28 psychic damage.
28.
Yep.
Alright.
And a 21 to hit.
That'll also hit.
for 29 psychic damage.
And Oliver goes down.
Okay. All right. They're going to bonus action 60 feet away from Lythra.
Okay. We're gonna put him over in this corner and say it's 60.
All right. Then Mordis.
Mordis stops breathing.
No! I do not accept that. God damn it.
All right. And then the next one's going to go ahead and teleport 60 feet away. And then Nana.
It's another success.
Okay. Oliver, death save.
Success.
All right. Lythra.
If I had a 20-foot cube, how many allies can I get? That's making that safe.
Well, does she know Mortis is dead?
Oh, sorry, that's not a 20-foot cube. It's a 10-foot sphere. Yes, I can miss these that.
10 foot sphere. 10 radius, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Only one at a time because
Because they spread out.
they're all spread out.
Let's see. I'm going to cast Wither and Bloom Center on Nana.
Okay.
So you get to roll one of your hit dice to heal.
Does Charlotte get that too?
I,
Is Charlotte in the 10-foot radius?
Yeah, I was just curious because I thought it was going to be a regular heal, but if it's Wither and Bloom, I don't know the wording.
That actually might work.
Roll one of its unspent hit dice and regain a number of hit points equal to the roll plus my spellcasting ability modifier.
I would say that would work on Charlotte because it's her hit dice.
Then
Nice.
you get my Charlotte back up.
So you get one of your hit dice and then plus 6.
Okay.
Can we
So
check
so I'd say that +6 is going to be the temp. The hit
okay.
dice would be the real HP for Charlotte.
Hey man, that
Okay.
works.
Uh,
Question. Can we turn
I-
Mortis into a vampire? I'm asking for a friend. I mean, is Harper gonna get mad if it's Mortis?
Okay, and that's it?
Bonus action, is any angel like 60 feet away from me?
Yep, just the one. This one
It's
isn't-
exactly 60 feet away?
Yes, because it went 60 from you.
Okay, I am going to Crown Star's bonus action.
Okay, they will reaction teleport 60 additional feet.
Give me
My
Does
range
that
is
get them out of
120.
range? 120, so it still hits them. There you go.
That's 24 to hit for 25 radiant.
Nice.
Yeah, that's my
No.
turn.
No.
Okay.
No.
And Jackson, death save.
I said no.
Okay.
All right. Charlotte.
Charlotte will get up No, she's been down for quite a while, so she has no context for what's going on. Does she see anybody down?
So yeah, so she
That
sees,
includes anybody that's been confirmed dead, by the way, because she
right.
has no
'Cause
idea.
she's waking up, and on their back she sees Jackson, Mortis, and Oliver.
Jackson, Mortis, and Oliver.
And I mean, Nana's down, but she's breathing.
And
Like,
it's
she's
down, but
awake.
I can
She's
tell
awake.
that she's awakened.
She's awake.
Okay. Jackson, Oliver, and Mortis. I'm going to play her character because of what Oliver did for her. I think she's going to try to save him. So she will run up to him, and she's going to use her lay on hands to go ahead and restore 10 hit points. Then, as far as the other ones, Jackson and Mortis, you said? She's going to run up toward one. I'm just going to roll the dice to decide which one. So I'm going to say Jackson is evens, Mortis is odds. I'm going to roll it on D&D Beyond.
Okay.
It's odds, so she's heading to Mortis. So she just runs up to him using whatever remains. She probably doesn't have any more movement because she used half her movement to stand up. So she only has 15 total. So she had to use 15 to get to Oliver, and then she'd be moving on.
Okay.
And that's her turn.
All right. Then next angel teleports 60 feet away.
Okay, so that. Yeah, that's at 180.
Yep, and then the other one does 60 feet.
180.
And then Nana.
Anna will stand up using half my movement.
First choice.
And then how many people are within where is it? Mask your wounds. Ah, there it is. Within 30-foot sphere of Nana.
That's the radius?
Yeah. Or can I put it somewhere with the? Yeah.
Nana can move.
Well,
About-
she's either going to hit these 4 or these 2.
She would go for the most people. Would be who she would go with. Yeah.
Curtis is already dead, so you don't really need to worry. You can hit everybody else.
Okay, so everyone but Mortis. As far as the targets,
20 HP restored.
okay. So with that, I think everyone around there definitely notices that Jackson's body does not receive the healing.
Not Jackson Mortis.
Wait, Jackson's doesn't either.
No, he said the wrong name.
No.
Oh, I said
So
the
Luke is shaking his head.
Oh, God damn it, Luke!
Like, I'm correct.
Your ass.
All right.
I'm done with both of you.
So that was Nana's turn. The 20 healing went out. Oliver.
Oh my god. He's gonna use his half his movement to stand up. Does he see any other angels?
Nah, they're 180.
No,
feet
they're
away.
gone behind ruins.
He will regroup with the rest. He will move toward Nana.
All right.
Done with you, asshole.
Lithra.
She she's going to go over and she's going to Misty step over and try to drag Jackson towards the group. I don't know what good that would do.
Okay, just dragging him. Yeah, trying to do something. Gotcha.
I'm not talking to either of you anymore.
In that case, we will exit initiative at the end of the round here.
So when Charlotte gets up to Mortis, she's still going to blow her 10 more points of healing because she doesn't have a clue.
Why are you gonna make me cry, Jackie? Really?
Okay. Well, it's free RP, so however we're doing
She
it.
spends it. So she's gonna puts her hands down, tries to put the healing in, but it just kind of withers away.
Yeah.
And then, well, to be honest, a terrible thought does cross her mind,
Do it.
but she doesn't.
All
She
right.
just kind of helps move him to the others.
Okay, so getting Jackson and Mortis near each other. What would you like to do?
Kick your ass.
I would like to beseech the DM be benevolent and kind. So last week when I was rushing through and buying things, I didn't buy diamonds, but I had the Revivify spell.
Yeah, you would have done
Something
that.
that Nana would have done.
Yeah, absolutely. That it would make sense
Cool. Thank you, GM.
because that was a
Yeah.
rush. That was a rush on character.
So
Yeah, I would say like yeah. Let's just say 5. You could get up to 5 of the diamonds you would need.
Okay.
Because that would be, I think, a reasonable thing an average person would grab if they have that spell when they're making a character.
Yeah.
Okay.
and I have the gold to cover it, so I just didn't do it.
I figured, yeah. Because I know you guys got lacerating gold, so.
I'll remove that. So then the first thing I'll do is whoever's closest, I'll try the Revivify spell.
Technically, it's Mortis because he went down.
Great.
Right next to you.
Let's start with Mortis.
If there are inspirations in chat, can we please use them?
There aren't any. We are on our own, it looks like, in chat today.
Chad has done nothing for everybody today.
Fucking horses. Hold them. Hold your goddamn horses. What am I putting in here? Inspiration.
I've never allowed inspiration for this. I cannot
Can
start
I
now.
lower
art
a
department.
DC then, you motherfucker?
It's not even a DC. It is what
Yes,
it is.
It's a 10.
No,
What the fuck can I do then?
nothing.
I fucking hate you.
You gotta let the dice tell the story.
No.
You
We've,
gotta let the dice.
we've
I
always
protest
played Deaths
you.
like
You can't make
this.
me.
Never change this. Okay.
Fuck you.
Well, so you
So-
targeted who first?
So she'll grab a diamond and a black raven's feather and lay it on Mortis's chest and start chanting in her witchy way. And well, we'll see what the dice decide.
So,
No.
so you chant, let it go,
Let it go.
and as raven feathers move about their body, they breathe a breath and get 1 HP.
Son of a bitch. I'm so over this crap. I'm such a bastard.
So Mortis is up.
Charlotte has mixed emotions.
Next time, Charlotte. Next time.
Why do you look like you're about to eat me?
You can. Don't worry. You're all right. Unless you want to go back to sleep.
Well, now I don't. Thank you, Nin.
Bobby, you're muted if you're talking to us.
Super awesome. I've had this like really awesome emotional thing going on. Who invented microphones with mutes anyway? So she says, of course. I'm sorry, kids. It's been a while since I've been in a fight like that. I didn't do the right things in order, but I remember them now. I gotta go to Jackson. I'm glad you're up. And then she'll do the same. She'll black raven feathers and the diamond and try and beseech the Fate Weaver to not cut this thread or return the thread.
So, put the feathers and do the ritual once more. Revivify, channeling the power, and they vanish. And then you see Harper appear and slap her brother awake.
Ow! What happened? I'm not on a wall anymore. Oh, that hurt.
It's okay, Jackson. It seems that Fate Weaver has decided that your time in the weave is not yet done.
Did we win?
I don't know.
We're not being attacked anymore, so I'm going to assume that we did. I was kind of knocked out myself.
Oh man.
Okay. Lithra, you would have 30 more seconds.
Oh, there's 30 more seconds before the big statue comes back. We should probably well,
Uh-oh.
be prepped.
Okay.
Already gone.
Did people start running?
Really quick. As an action is 6 seconds. We have 30 left. So Anna will drop a cure wounds in both Mortis and Jackson.
Okay. Well, you can do it while you're. If your idea is to be moving, you can do it and move because you have movement technically in there. So, where do you want to go?
I just need to say something really quick. Art department would have killed Mortis. Because little art department armored up your elephant.
That's amazing.
Oh, we would have kept the elephant.
Arula's still here.
Can we get some fiend blood from the dead statue fiends before we really get going?
That's going to take some time.
Oh no.
So that would be, this thing is going to appear. Yeah, either you are getting out of dodge or you are taking in the scene and end up fighting this thing. You cannot do
I'll
both.
show the side, but just let me know if any of you's bleeding.
Just out of my eyes and ears and nose.
Yeah, everyone's got is blooded.
All right, I'll ride with Jackson.
Mortis 14. Jackson 15. 15.
Hooray. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15.
and yeah, Jackson will be like, I don't know. Let's go back to the woods where all the warrior pixies are. At least they don't want to kill us, and they
We
might
need to
fight
get out of
with
here.
us.
We need to go rest.
And-
Rest.
That's. I'll start heading back the way we came.
Okay.
Back towards Nana's house.
Going back to Nana's house. Okay. So leaving the opening down. Just kind of getting out the best we can. Very good. Cool. Just everyone's good with that. That's the party's decision.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. So
I mean, Brazen Edge objects, but we're not listening to him right now.
All right. Yeah, Brazen Edge didn't do it. So the thing with Brazen, they actually have cool powers when they hit 0. They're marked. Get to do wicked fun things when they hit. But you begin running through. As you do, you can see the statues following at a distance.
Kind of second wind while I run.
Yep.
Would you drop the teeth while we run?
All right. So let's do. Yeah. Everyone can kind of tell me kind of what they're doing as they're running. And it's like kind of like stylized as far as how they're trying to get out quickly. And I just need 3 successes on a 17 DC.
I think Oliver might be leading stealthily ahead to try and almost like scouting ahead, make sure nothing else is waiting for them as
Okay.
he takes the lead.
So definitely kind of steering them away from other statues that could be here. Give me a perception check.
Uh, 18.
Okay. And you do see other somewhat formed ones. And at this speed, you can't fully tell, but you're taking no chances as you're keeping them away from any type of statuary. And next.
My skills are not the best for group activity.
I guess can Lithor try to keep an eye on the plants, the terrain, and like basically using her knowledge, her studies of the nature to try to guide us in a safer way?
Okay, I see. We're really trying to pay attention to any type of signs of that. So, yeah, be nature check.
So that is a 22.
Okay. The next two.
I think Mortis would be trying to take advantage of his speed. Leaping from tree to tree, not necessarily in the trees, but just like running partway up the trunk and then leaping to the next trunk. And as he does so, he'd be keeping an eye on the ground to point out, hey, that's got a pit. Watch that. Watch your step there. Go this way. Find your block in the way there. Just kind of give a little guidance by using his speed to get ahead.
Then give me athletics check.
Athletics. I was hoping for acrobatics.
Jumping is athletics.
Well, that's awesome. I've rolled 3 dice today. I've rolled a 1, a 2, and a 3.
Okay. Then next.
If there are any birds around, can Nana try using like bird calls or mimicry, being Kenku to sort of like have them like fly, not like right in front of the things, but sort of like create some sort of like a not a barrier, but like a break in vision, line of vision on the creatures.
Okay. Give me a persuasion check.
Okay.
Or deception. It's for mimicry, I'm sorry.
It's 16.
16. Okay. Go try and do the calls. Birds are fluttering. The things seem to be moving as Mortis falls bloodied between trees, trying not to get it. Leg, like his knee might be cracked and hurt. Sprained ankle. It's a rough run here. Let me go next. I think it's just Jackson.
We are, okay. So try to see what the best way to use this is. I want to see if I can find if there are still tracks from the creature we followed to the ruins. If that cleared a path that might make it easier for us to get away.
Okay. Survival check, Land.
That's cocked. That's a 17.
Okay.
10 plus 7.
And keeping your eye out, you are able to finally find the comforting owlbear legs of Nana's house. As you see the statues appear, looking and fading as you make in and find yourself in the safety of the hut.
Just kind of collapse on the floor, just panting, breathing hard. Okay, that place is bullshit. The night we met in the woods is full of bullshit. He said we're gonna meet some fine merchants and cultists and criminals. He didn't mention asshole statues.
Oh, I just thought we were going to get some food for Charlotte, but now we can't do that.
Well, then we should keep going after we rest. Just skip that place.
I mean, a part of me does want to skip that place, but another part of me is... I mean, we don't know if the platinum golem we were tracking came from there or if it came from somewhere else, right?
So from the looks of it, you think it came from that hole.
Okay.
That is where you attract it.
Why do we need to find where it came from?
I thought the idea was to make sure that whoever made that thing and sent it after Kymel couldn't do that again.
You might be better off going there after Amon then. I'm already worried that we're spending so much time here that this curse on me is going to get activated.
What do you mean? What curse?
The curse that I have to get to Amon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're well within the time there. Because you're actually, just as a thing, you're like, the distance you're taking, you're cutting time off. You'd be aware of that by the maps. You're actually taking a shorter route to Amon. Just highly more dangerous.
Okay, so quick rest, cup of tea, then figure out where we're going.
Yep.
Okay. How do we know if the statues are waiting for us outside when we open the door?
They probably are.
Yeah.
But we know that they are. That puts us ahead of where we were when we walked into that place out there. We didn't know there were statues. Well, at least demon statues. Magically powered statues. Unless you all knew about the magically powered statues.
I didn't know.
I think
But now
perhaps demony statues are the result of me giving you guys bad advice. Should have known better than to mess with the... I was just so excited to have company.
But now we know that Lithra can magic them in the face so that they can't disappear, and then you just hit them really hard and they die. I did that a couple times.
I might have been knocked out and missed that part, but good for you, Jackson.
Oh, thanks.
I told you, if you're having fun stabbing things in the face, then do it.
Mhm.
Just gotta be careful.
Yeah.
Anna will walk toward the kitchen and pull down a jar of cookies.
Can I have one?
Of course.
Oh, nice.
Would anybody like tea?
No, thank you.
I'm sorry. I was really hoping we would get you something. Things to ponder, I suppose, in my time. She'll get tea for whoever wants it. Cookies.
I think Oliver would be posted by the door, kind of maybe creaking it open if he's allowed to make sure they're gone.
Opening the door?
Yeah.
Okay. Go out. You peek. You don't see them.
He goes back inside.
And attempt a short rest.
Okay. Yeah, I can definitely take a short rest here.
And spend all my hit die.
All right. So in the house, might be good time for any conversations or RP. We're trying to do.
Okay.
Charlotte, what's this curse thing that you got?
I have to go to Amon. or else I die. It's not a story I thought I'd be explaining to this particular music piece, but it does kind of uplift it a bit.
Sorry, sometimes the staff just likes to play what they like to play.
There's this Tabaxi boy. He's about 19. He's a servant of some kind in Amon, and he always is wearing the sun. And, the sun or the moon. And, I'm sorry, no, I'm misunderstanding what I wrote. Where the sun hits or the moon hits, there's this pink crystal. And I'm supposed to find it and crush it. And it has to be drenched in his blood. But he doesn't have to die.
Well, that's good. Killing people would probably draw attention in a moment.
Yeah. But I got a scroll, and I can always go back to the place where I got that particular information.
Well, I think luckily we're still making good time the way that we're going. We'll keep an eye out on it.
Yeah.
The switches are good with curses.
Well, then there's the other curse, the fact I haven't eaten in half a week. It's really unfortunate there was no food there.
Well, I mean, there was just no food on the top. We didn't go down inside.
Yeah. I guess I'm just worried. I mean, if we go there and there's no food, then I don't know. I guess we just have to take a chance on one place or the other.
Well, there was food. I'm really, really full right now, but I understand that if I have to find something living for you.
I don't know what it is, but personally, I want to go back to those ruins. I don't know if we have to fight, if the giant remaining golem is still there, if those two other smaller statues are still there. But I think going down inside there and trying to find what's in there is worth it. But that's just my vote.
Well, I'm all for it. I just, if I fall asleep, I need somebody to wake me up.
Okay.
Because I woke up and I don't know what had happened. Because we were winning when I went down.
Oh yeah, like 3 more of them showed up and just did like. I looked over and the 3 of them were looking at me funny, and then they knocked me out. And I think Nana or someone brought me back, and I got 2 of them with Lither's help, but then I got knocked out again.
So you got knocked down, got up again.
Never going to keep me down.
That song was running through my head last night. I don't know if this is the thing that I can do, but I'm going to try. Can I try and examine Mortis and Jackson and see if there's some sort of like mystical, arcane sort of identifier or something that's drawing things to them?
Give me an Arcana check.
That's a 20 dirty.
Okay. Studying what you think might have happened to them, it's as if what you believe happened is that their scent was transmitted to these things, in a sense. So they are easily trackable by them.
You two are technically undead now.
What?
Yeah, you were dead. Now you're not.
That's how you become undead?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
That's how you become undead. I've been undead for some time now.
Me too.
Do I get undead powers?
I think so.
Like what?
Well, mine didn't appear right away, so
Next
Probably-
time when you kill someone, Jackson, just like think really, really hard about what their souls taste like. Maybe you can, I don't know, eat it.
yeah, you try to bite them. See if
Okay.
you're a vampire like me.
So try to bite them before they die, and then try to taste their souls after they die.
That sounds about right.
Okay. What is it? What? Did you taste the souls of the ones we killed back there?
Yeah, they didn't taste very good.
Oh. Like if you had to compare it to something, what would it be?
They tasted like the ones I got when we were trying to get your blade.
No, like, did they taste like grapefruit? Like, what do tolls taste like?
They were. These ones were a bit spicy.
Oh. Gotcha. You get like heartburn later?
Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I.
So, do we think that these things are gonna like track me and Mordis till the end of our days?
Did Nana share that with us? Oh, you're muted.
So what I said was, Nana's been deep in thought this whole time, trying to think of a way
Oh,
out.
hasn't said it yet. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, it's entirely possible I said something and just realized I wasn't muted. Just assume you all kept talking because you already knew it.
Nana told us this whole story. And
It was great. So Matt, I feel like the damage is done and can't be undone? Like it was magically, the smell was magically transmitted to them. Do I think there's a way I can cancel out that magic?
It's not like a constant magic. You'd have to, I mean, you'd probably be figuring they could maybe, if there's a way to disguise their scent or do things to prevent being tracked, maybe that could work. But you would say the scent is more like the scent of their soul. So you would want to think through that.
Great, well they died, so their soul has changed a little bit, so they don't smell the same. Not buying that one? Okay. Well, we'll have to. It's really exciting. The kids are bringing me lots of puzzles to figure out.
You have to
Well,
create
I have a
word. Oh, Sorry.
No, just because you have a spell. It helps people travel silently and but I think it also has other effects because I think the only way to track people with it is magic.
Quick check-in. Did Nana tell us that our souls are being tracked or not? Just to clarify.
Sorry, I thought you were going to ask what do you mean, Nana? And then I was going to explain it. But
Okay. That's
it
where I
looked
was
like you were going to
confused.
ask a question, and then you did.
Well, you said puzzles, and Jackson's like, we didn't bring you any puzzles.
No, Jackson, not like actual puzzles. I mean, like for some reason, the demons have your scent, but not like your normal everyday scent. The scent of your soul, which is really interesting. So we have to find a way to either change the way your soul smells.
Lithra, how do we take a soul bath?
Wait, what?
How do we take a soul bath?
I don't know. I guess like if you have a phylactery, you just put it through water and it
Well,
counts.
you have one.
Yeah,
Does it only work for your soul though?
I guess. I never tried to take a soul bath while I was alive. So like last time we established that we could repair the warding of this place by getting some fiend blood and doing like a little ritual. Would that fix Jackson Murder's problem?
So it could reestablish the warding. So it's potential that if they're in there, they cannot get out. But if they're out, they couldn't get in.
I can give you an odd odor.
Gross. What does that mean?
Might throw off your scent.
You would. Well, what if we killed them? Then they couldn't find us.
Well, how many are there?
I saw 2.
We saw 2.
Yeah. That's what I said.
Would I have been able to figure out if I feel like we only have to deal with ones that were sent, or would more continue to be sent?
I mean, I don't think you know how they necessarily work.
Okay.
That would be information on the creatures, which you don't necessarily have.
Most of my abilities to help are kind of going to be hindered anyway because I used a lot of magic back there.
Wait, so when we broke the wards, did we let him in or out?
I think that might be one of the things that let them chase us all the way here. But we might have also set them free to roam the continent.
Don't worry, you're not the first group of adventurers to accidentally let something free to terrorize the continent. Or the world, for that matter, so...
Well,
Question. Who put these wards here in the first place?
somebody with a lot of time on their hands. Because you have to craft it, and then you have to climb up in the tree and put it up there. And there was... how many wards did I see? There were a bunch, right?
Yeah, there are a bunch in the trees.
Yeah, and they were all over the place. So it probably took them forever.
We would have probably needed to have some access to some Fiend's blood too.
You know what's weird though? Now that I'm thinking about it, like the golem that we tracked here looked like it came from in the hole. If it came from there, how come it also killed everybody? Like, was it trapped in there and they set it loose on accident and it murdered everybody?
That's an interesting question, Jackson. But didn't one of you say you saw somewhere something written in blood that they move faster than you can believe, or you think, or you can see?
Yeah.
You know, I'm supposed to have a really great memory because I'm a Kenku. What they don't tell you is as you get older, even Kenku have problems remembering things.
Do you think it might have been that the fiends killed the people who were guarding or supposed to keep the golem in check, and it just started going crazy?
That's what I'm saying. We have so many unanswered questions down in the hole.
That means there's no food.
Well, I mean, maybe, but we just don't know. It's a whole bunch of guesses.
So, Matt, we know this. There's this blood hag who hangs around somewhere in this general area. What, linking back to the craft of these wards, do I feel like that was work done by her, potentially? Or does it look like it was... I don't want to say... You can't tell me how I feel. Got it. Do I think that it's similar to, like, hag magic that I may have seen in the past?
I would say from your arcana that this seems more like druidic magic.
Huh. Do any of you know a druid?
I used to.
No.
Because it's... Just was thinking about it, and that was probably druidic magic.
What was?
Oh, the wards.
You mean they had a bunch of squirrel army friends craft all those things for them and put them up in the trees?
Possibly.
That's so cool.
I don't want to tell you no, because I wasn't there, so I don't know. And I do know that druids can be pretty friendly with animals, so it's possible.
I wish I.
But I like where your mind went straight away. It's very imaginative, Jackson.
Well, I'm doubling down on thinking we should go back to the ruins and sort that thing out, especially since it may be me and Mortis's fault that it got out in the first place.
Wait, but
I was just saying what we do next. I still think we should go back to the ruins and uncover mysteries, destroy statues.
so you think that you're responsible for the crying, statuey, feathered things?
Well, them getting out. If this was a ward that was like keeping them in, keeping them out from getting out, and we broke it.
I just wanted to make sure you were not taking responsibility for the robot thing, because clearly that was not your fault.
Oh, no.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, the construct thing. I don't know what a robot is. The construct that you guys were talking about.
Yeah, no, not that one.
Just wanted to be sure.
Yeah,
'Cause that was totally not your fault.
yeah, probably.
I mean, I think that there potentially are answers, and if we're lucky, I often find that there's one person who is very, very concerned about themselves and will come up with a way to hide or have a safeguard of some sort. So there's still a chance we could potentially find a snack for Charlotte.
Yeah, maybe they had a panic room and now they're stuck in it and they can't get out and they need us to save them and they'll be so grateful that they give Charlotte a snack.
Yes. That, again, is another possibility. But sometimes the only way to find an answer is to make a bad decision.
Yeah.
I'm
Because you
down
can never
to
learn something just standing around.
I'm down to try to solve some mysteries.
What does everyone else think?
I'm worried about what we let out.
And if they're following us and we go back, then they follow us back and we can take care of it there. We don't have to worry about them hunting and chasing us for the rest of our days. Can sleep at night.
If we are able to kill the others and a whole bunch of others don't show up, then that would also give us time to study them,
Yeah.
which might help puzzle out some things.
And now we can be a little more prepared for the fight, now that we know what we're up against, at least before we go in. Right? We know there's one big guy left, and at least two of the little ones.
Yep.
And then if you try to shoot them, they disappear and reappear somewhere else. But it didn't seem like they could attack Lithra when she was flying. So maybe that's good news. Because the only thing that could hit Lithra was the big one throwing rocks.
Yeah, it might be good if we have some ability to evade their attacks. But are we going back, Oliver, Charlotte? What do you guys think?
Would Oliver know of any druidic I guess what would you call them, settlements or towns that might be outside of Amon?
So you are aware that the Ashari have a presence in and around Amon? Due to, like, they're always keeping watch over the scar that Thordak left to the elemental plane. So the Ashari within Amon, as well as outside.
Okay. I think if we were going to do this, it might do us well to be better informed on what we're up against. I think perhaps maybe finding the local druids might help us.
Do you know where the local druids are?
That's a good question. They're all around Amon and outside of Amon. They watch over the scar that Thordak left to the elemental plane.
Matt, about how many days away do we think we are from Amon?
Yeah, let me get you a good number here. All right, so about 7 days.
Okay. So, I think if we take the time to go to Iman to tell the druids, then we really don't have the time to come back here and solve it. So if we go and warn the druids, that's great, but then we kind of put it on them to fix this. Because once we're in Amon, I think we're in Amon. We've got a lot of stuff to do there. But I think it's kind of like if you have to tell someone bad news, like we have to tell the druids that we broke their whole thing. We could be like, but at least we killed the things that it was guarding against. So it's kind of like a good news, but silver lining. Or bad news, but with a silver lining. There was something about how to deliver news to people that involved a sandwich, but I don't remember all the details. Maybe it was just bring a sandwich and give it to them so that they're less angry at you. Anyway.
Pretty sure that's it.
Yeah.
Or at least bring a sandwich.
Yeah.
It also helps if you know what they like.
Mm-hmm.
So, Oliver, specifically, you know of Flame Reach Outpost, which is outside of Amon.
I would relay that their existence.
Okay. But are you okay with going back to the ruins right now and trying to take care of these things?
Yeah. I mean, wherever we go, I'm down. I was just suggesting it might help to be better informed on what we're dealing with.
Yeah. Can you send him a message, like you do with Lady Vex?
I don't have that capability.
Oh. Okay.
Are we going back right now, or are we taking a longer rest here before we go back?
Well, I feel great. I feel like I could go another few rounds. I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready to go.
What time of, like, how long had we been traveling before we got here?
You traveled 3 or 4 hours, so I mean, still a good amount of time before the darkness, because you had kind of long rested and got in there, so it kind of was like morning came and you went in. So, you've been up for about 3 hours.
Yeah, 2 hours there, 6-second fight, 2 hours back.
Yep.
Unfortunately, I feel like we've not been awake long enough that I personally go back to sleep.
Man, those things were pretty smart too, because like they showed up and immediately just took me down, and then when Brazen Edge cast magic on me, they immediately beat the shit out of Brazen Edge, and then I got kind of fuzzy in my brain, and then they knocked me out, and I guess I died a little bit. So my guess is that if we go back and they'll like wait until we start fighting the big one, and then once we're focused on the big one, they'll attack us from behind like they did last time. But was anyone opposed to going back? I just want to make sure real quick. The eyes have it. Okay, great. I don't really have any other like tactical ideas other than to go in and destroy the big guy that can knock Lithra out of the air. Because if Lithra's in the air, she can like see him from above and have aerial superiority, and then she'll know if they're trying to sneak up on us. And then she can attack them and make sure that they can't get away, and then we can all just beat the shit out of them when they're stuck there. That's my idea.
That's a really great idea. I like that.
Oh, thanks.
Oliver, have you ever tried firing a bow from on a flying broom?
Flying, no.
But a broom sitting down you have?
No, standing on the broom.
Right, I don't know what I was thinking. Well,
Oh,
I have my broom that I can fly on. I can like
What?
reuse it if you want it. Oh, you get it when you become a witch. Every witch gets flying broom.
How do you become a witch?
Many, 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 many long years of study and mistakes. Study and
Oh.
mistakes. Oh, and sometimes there's apprenticing under another witch.
That sounds like a lot of work.
Yeah. But then you get a flying. Well, I mean, if you want a flying broom, I'm sure you can find one in a magic shop somewhere.
New mission unlocked. Okay. Any other ideas on how to destroy the statues?
I could use my giant housefly and shoot from that if that's what you're referring to.
You have a giant flying house?
giant housefly.
Wait, have I seen that before?
Believe so. I summoned it when we were chasing down that tree that got up and started running.
Oh, yeah.
Big nasty thing. Can't miss it.
Wait, how big is it?
And enough to fly one person, like the size of a small pony.
Wait, do you fly on it?
Yeah.
Oh, so you don't need a broom, you have your own.
Yeah, that's why I was saying, like I can do that if you were
So
getting
you can fly, and Lithra can fly, and Nana can fly, and then none of the small statues can get them because they're too high up. Aerial superiority.
Yeah.
That sort of was my thought, but I didn't know about the fly.
Oh,
It's,
yeah.
That's a good thing to have. So maybe even if they teleport you, it might be able to keep them in your line of sight regardless. If you're in the air.
Hey, Mortis, do you think Arula with his new awesome, has made tusks can just annihilate the big golem? Like, can he just run him over? Catch him by surprise?
I mean, he could try, but
I mean, it's up to you and Arula. It's just an idea.
yeah, I mean, we can try it. Hard to be stealthy with an elephant, though.
We can't be stealthy. They can smell our souls.
Doesn't mean they have to know exactly where we are.
Oh, I thought that meant it exactly that they knew where we are always.
Oh, I assume they know roughly where we are, but doesn't mean they would necessarily know, oh, hey, they're behind those crates. They might know which room we're in.
That's a dangerous assumption, Mortis. You should assume they know where you sleep at night.
Well, they probably do.
Like which bed you picked. Anyway, you can decide if a ruler gets to run over a giant golem. Charlotte, do you have any ideas?
As I've already said, I mean, I can't be of much use in this fight. I can try some stuff, but I'm pretty tapped out. So I'm probably going to spend most of it running.
Okay.
Do you have any ranged abilities?
No. And I have some cool vampire stuff, but not against constructs.
Wait, you can turn into a bat, right?
Yeah, that's kind of the idea.
Can you carry things while you're a bat?
Not really. I mean, I pretty much would have the abilities of a bat.
Which, as a reminder, the statues that were teleporting around were not constructs.
But they're undead, right?
No.
Oh, they're not?
They're fiends.
Fiend.
Well, I can bite them.
Spicy tasting fiends. But I was thinking, like, because we got those grenades from Craghammer. If you could carry one while you're a bat and just like bombard them from above.
I mean, I don't really know if I can do that, but
Okay.
I mean, I'd have pretty low strength.
What if we tied a grenade to you?
The grenades weren't that heavy, if I remember. So
I'd have a -4 strength.
Well, I mean, you could. It's up to you.
What's the score on that?
I have no idea. That's just the bat.
Right, but the bat should have a score.
Yeah, 2.
Okay. Yeah, the bat could carry it.
So yeah, I could carry a bomb.
That'd be so cool. Like a bat bomb.
I have enough to smite one thing, but most of my stuff I need to save for healing. So after I smite, I'm probably not going to do any more smiting in this fight.
So we just need to make sure that Lithra has the thing frozen in place so that you can go and smite it in the face, right?
I guess, or if I could just run up and do it.
Well, I thought they disappeared if you go and run up and do it.
I don't know. I was out for a whole hour.
Oh, okay. So what
Well, I
we
mean, it
found
felt
out,
like an hour. It was more like 12 seconds, I guess.
For a few seconds, I was out. I know, just
so the big ones, yeah, but the smaller ones, every time you run up to hit them in the face, they just vanish.
They vanished. Well, not the ones I hit.
Right, you were hitting the big ones, right?
No, I hit the statues.
You were hitting the big ones. For this, you were not hitting the angel statues. You never hit an angel statue.
I don't
Moving
remember.
forward, can we refer to the big ones as statues and the small ones as angels? And then hopefully will remove the
Yes.
confusion.
Okay. So the angel statues, when you try to hit them in the face, sorry, couldn't help it.
I'm already confused.
So the statues you were hitting stayed still, and the angels moved or vanished whenever they were targeted.
Okay, I guess I didn't fight any angels.
Matt, is this another statues that don't move situation? Is that what you just said? You said they stand still. Do they not move? The big
No,
statues?
he was talking about when they're frozen in place by Lithra.
Oh!
I
Less
believe.
confused now.
Like they don't teleport when the big statues don't teleport when you target them, but
Right.
They do move. They have a move speed.
The angels are the ones that never move but teleport.
Sorry, I'm good now.
So what do I need to hit?
So you can. There's one big statue left that you can hit, or they're the angels, and unless Lithra has them frozen in place, you can't hit them.
Okay.
Speak
We'll
up,
figure things
Raisin.
out.
Did you say that Jackson's a genius? And you have glue bombs?
He does have glue bombs. Sorry, what was that, Lithra?
Oh, I just said we'll figure things out, right? We always do. Sort of.
Yeah.
All right. So, okay, go ahead.
No, that's good.
All right. So, having rested, talked a little bit about planning. Are you ready to proceed outward?
I am.
Yep.
So, what is your approach?
I mean, I don't have anything else except going back the way we came and keeping a lookout for the angels that were tracking us all the way here.
Okay.
Use second level. Pass without trace.
Okay. So, then everyone give me a stealth check.
Last letters are difficult. I was like, what's an SR and an LR?
Well, good news. I'm up to 7 on the dice now.
This is plus pass without a trace.
Yeah.
26.
Also 26.
34.
Also 34.
40 something.
What the?
18 plus 10 plus 15.
Yeah, also that. Yeah, absolutely.
Where's
Oliver.
Oliver? The angels that just took off.
Oh, he's gone.
And they weren't even after him originally.
All right. In that case, you successfully find yourselves back, and you find yourselves in that courtyard once more. And you can see the statue that you had that seems to have been repaired. And the other ones that were hunks of stone and piles of rubble seem to have had their legs repaired so far.
But we don't see like anything actively repairing them.
No.
I'm going to use my divine sense.
Okay. Don't sense anything around.
I assume the fiends are still there.
No, you don't sense anything.
Oh. So
And we didn't see them on the way here.
You give me a perception check.
That's a 17.
Okay. No, did not see him.
Okay.
Is Lithra still undead?
I would assume so.
She just lights up in your radius.
Well, other than Lithra and myself, I'm not getting any strong readings.
And immediately wastes the perfect opportunity to tell Jackson he's undead.
There's a light reading from you, Jackson.
Okay, so the 3 people that are gonna fly, I guess you guys fly up in the air and be on the lookout for boulders that get thrown at you. And I think the rest of us, we attack the statue that can throw boulders and try and take it down as fast as we can. And then everybody keep on a lookout for the angels to show back up. Sound good?
Am I the flyer or the hitter?
Can you fly?
Well, yeah, I can become a bat.
Oh, yeah. Do you want to be a bat with a bomb you can drop?
I mean, that works for me.
Okay.
Did anyone else take glue bombs?
Mortis still has one.
Can you drop a glue bomb on the one that throws boulders so it can't knock the flyers out of the air, Charlotte?
Oh, easy.
Awesome. Okay, I'm ready when you guys are. Oh,
I
sorry.
have something that might help.
What is it?
I don't know who needs it more, but you pull out from his bag of holding. What is it called? A potion of invulnerability.
You mean a potion that means you can't die ever?
Yeah.
No, not ever.
Oh,
It just helps with damage you take. It'll eventually wear off, like most potions do.
well, Mortis got hit in the face a whole bunch by the boulder creature last time. I'd say give it to Mortis.
Alrighty.
I'm going to need a little help.
With what? Oh,
Okay. I need to take off my goggles. And
Okay.
also, I'm going to put them on the grass here next to the bomb. So when I become a bat, you're going to have to put the goggles on the bat
okay.
and then hand the bomb to the bat.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's just going to get absorbed. Well, I guess the goggles wouldn't be a problem. I'll leave the goggles on, but you still got to hand me the bomb.
Okay.
So say, don't you have echolocation as a bat?
Yeah. But I need to pick up the bomb.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. And I just become a bat.
And I take the bomb and hold it up for Bat Charlotte to pick up.
So yeah, just fly on top of it. And hook it with my little bat feet.
Yeah.
I'll flick my figurine of wondrous power, and as a giant housefly forms, I'll crawl on its back.
I think he's gross looking. Shh.
Okay. So then you're ready with that. I'm going to keep the same initiative as last time.
I'm gonna cast Beacon of Hope. I'm gonna select everybody in our party.
Nice.
To advantage on a Wisdom saving throw if it ever comes up. And
Okay.
get max healing when you get heal spells or whatever on you.
Ooh.
Would have been really
Okay.
awesome if I started the fight last time.
Can I try to cast aerial alacrity on myself?
Sure. Well, what does alacrity do?
It gives me like hover and like it's basically a buff spell that gives flying creatures things that helps them fly.
Okay, cool. There's another thing by the similar thing that does something with initiative, and I was
Oh.
to be like,
Okay.
don't
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah.
We're not rolling initiative. That's what my think I was just making sure.
Gift of alacrity. That's
Yeah,
what
that's what it is.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like,
That's what I.
all right. In that case, we'll go to break and come back and start the combat.
Woo!
Alrighty, here we go. This is our an overhead air bomb view for now. Though some people are lying down.
I'm coming.
I know.
I'm kind of busy too.
No. Yes, we'll still be doing official thank you, but a lot of people use the wish list. And we have stuff that we have to move around because people use the wish list. This is very, very good. Specifically,
still banked?
someone grabbed a 3D printer. No.
No, they're not still banked. Okay.
Oh. And Bobby Artmar was very excited about those indicators.
Yeah, I used some of the new ones already.
He's been using them in this
Nice.
combat.
So it's 2 and 1 again.
There's just the one big guy right now.
Okay.
And Charlotte's a bat.
Yeah,
And
I cannot find a bat right now, guys, with the way that background.
Oliver is riding a fly.
That one I got.
Where's Charlie?
And Nana will be in a room 30 feet up.
Okay. Perfect.
Did you really think I didn't have a giant fly? What art department do you take me for?
I love it.
I with Charlotte over there, with Vithra over there.
Perfect. Okay. In that case, starting with
The boys on bottom.
Jackson.
All right. Yep, we're running in.
Whee! Whee!
All right. So you're on up. Ah!
Yep, here we go. All right. This is the biggest threat to our flying people that I know of. So, if 30 feet got me there, then with my bonus action, oh, where did it go? I'm going to Hexblade's Curse it.
Okay.
And yeah, I will take my first 3 strikes. First one is an 18 to hit.
That hits.
Cool. So it's going to be oh, that changes. 35 slashing.
Nice.
And what's that number? There we go. 10 radiant.
Very good.
The second attack is a 19
That hits.
for 34 slashing.
Very good.
And 11 radiant. The
All right.
third
It's
attack.
crumbly.
There we go. Third attack. That's another 18 to hit.
All right.
For that's a lot. That's 38 slashing.
Nice.
And 14 radiant.
Ooh, very good.
And then Harper, who I think ran up there with me. Is that her?
Yes,
Is she there? Okay. She's gonna unleash her last incarnation to hit the 4th time.
All right.
And that is a 21 to hit.
That hits.
And that is 37 slashing.
How do you want to kill him?
Yeah. Jackson and Harper just run in and He works on the legs, carving through it so it falls over, and it falls over right onto Harper's blade as she just crushes it and destroys the head.
It's almost like you do better when you're like got a plan.
That's just crazy talk.
All right. In that case, what do you want to do? You're out of initiative.
Look around for the angels that are definitely going to attack now.
You look. Doesn't seem to be any.
Did you seriously make me come back from all my work? just for
I
this
don't know what
shit?
they're going to do. Who knows? They could have run up and given it a hug.
Well, sure, it is a menagerie.
Sounds like us.
Oliver will fly 60 feet overhead and just provide surveillance.
Okay. Looking down, you can see the statues that seem to maintain about a 200 distance and vanish continually, like and then we'll go for a little bit, but they seem to just be keeping track of where all of you are.
Who's got a 200-foot spell? Come on.
I'm gonna go over. I'm gonna still fly toward one as a bat. I mean, I'm just a bat.
Okay, so you want to fly 300 feet away from your party?
What?
I'll escort the bat.
What? I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop here, guys.
Okay, so you get you're above. I think you probably get above one as Oliver, and you maintain a high distance or so. There, Charlotte.
Okay. So it's not moving?
Well, if you take a moment, it'll vanish
Okay.
and go to another place.
Well, I'm gonna try to drop this bomb on them to see if it.
Okay. Charlotte was told that when you try to hit them, they vanish.
Oh, well, never mind. I go back.
Okay.
Okay. So they're still out there, but they're not attacking, and they don't stand still. They just keep moving around.
Mostly if you kind of catch sight of them, then they're kind of go away, but it seems like they might stay if they don't feel like they're sighted. But
Can we tell if they're maintaining a certain distance?
it's going to. It's hard because now, like, they kind of try to stay out of sight, but around 200 feet. But
Okay.
they don't seem overly committed to it. You get the idea that they're kind of tracking and stalking.
So out here, I think they have the advantage. But if we go down inside and they follow us in, then we might have the advantage down there. So I think I'm ready to go inside if you guys are.
Above table, I kind of want to do something that might be a little dumb.
What is it?
I want to take a shot at one because they use a reaction to teleport, but I can still try to take the shot, can I? Like if I have an aerial view, I could probably.
Well, so basically, it would just be the idea of the distance,
I have a longbow with sharpshooter,
right?
so would I be able to reach him
What's your distance on your longbow?
with My
Isn't it? It's like 500, right?
the long distance is 600, and then
Oh.
the shorter distance is 150.
Okay. And I think sharpshooter, you don't get disadvantage on the long range. Is that true?
Yes.
Used to. Okay. So yeah, I mean, you can definitely take a shot at one.
For a
But so from this distance, here's the thing: from this distance, it can easily reaction, and so you go to a test shot, and it just gets full cover.
okay, then there's no real point then.
Because it'll move from it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Like one person or even two trying to do this would be very difficult. Like to get them practically is to fully engage
Gotcha. All right then.
with the whole crew, like kind of at once, because that's when you can take advantage of. They use their reaction and kind of get in here. Otherwise, they have just the advance idea. Even from overhead, there can be places of like cover and things.
Yeah, makes sense. Okay, I'll hold off then.
So we ready to go down inside?
I do believe that's the ultimate goal.
Okay. In looking down in there, is there any light?
No, it is dark.
Okay. So I don't even remember if I put torches in my inventory. I did.
Mortis will use his eyes at night to give whichever four of you need dark vision.
Nana needs
Jackson. Yeah, Jackson's trying to light the torch. He's like, "Oh, all right, thanks, Mortis."
So Jackson and you
I
give
would-
it top.
I would certainly enjoy 300 feet of dark vision.
Okay, and I'll give our other two range folks 300 feet of dark vision too.
Cool. Thank you.
And sword in hand, I will start heading down in slow, keeping a lookout for everything. Especially more carnage, more dead bodies that might leave a trail.
Coming down here, you can see there are combination of braziers and what look like torches and holders that have burned out and unlit and unoiled, given the appearance and feel that this was lit most of the time or often.
Do we see any spare or extra torches that were used to keep these lit?
There's everything on the ground is mostly shattered. So you don't see extra torches that are ready to go.
Okay. My curiosity was like, did they have just like a rack of torches on standby, like right next to replace it as needed? Like, how urgent was it that they kept these torches lit?
Sure. Looking at looking around, you can see what looks like oiling stations, and so the torches were essentially refilled with like, so the cloth was replaced.
Mm-hmm.
Often doused, cloth replaced, or cloth re-oiled, so that they never like replaced them with new torches. They just kept the oil going on the torch itself.
That's interesting. I guess a lot of people down here couldn't see in the dark, like when they were using it as a base. Or maybe they were scared of the dark. But I think we can keep going if you guys are good.
Yes.
You see the space is marked by having been what looks like torn open. Once there's remains of what once was a shattered trapdoor. And the scent of rotting bodies hits your senses.
Mhm.
You look, and there is old blood, dried, and various pieces of people that string the corridor.
Yeah, Jackson just walks up onto the wall to avoid all that bullshit.
There is, even as you come down on like what looks like a shattered ladder, there is just the upper torso of somebody, as if they were sliced straight through at one point as they were trying to escape, and rigor mortis had set in and made them go there.
Neat. Tight. Someone who's really good at hearing. Do you hear anything?
All right. Sorry, y'all. Give me 1 minute.
Okay. I mean, I guess maybe, you never know. The Platinum Golem probably didn't stop to loot these people. They might have some good stuff on them. Stuff they were saving for a rainy day. Stuff they squirreled away in secret pockets. I mean, we were told these were all like cultists, mercenaries, thieves. Maybe they got some good stuff down here.
They could.
Maybe after we make sure it's safe, we could loot everybody.
Yes. Looting expedition.
Oh shit, I'm the rogue.
Why am I going first? You're supposed to be checking for traps. This is a thieves' den.
And I was thinking too, like, I'll take the rear.
Okay.
I'm walking right into this. Space first.
I'll, if I may, I'd like to check for traps.
All right. Go ahead and first give me investigation check.
21.
Okay. So, for this, then you would take the lead.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You find the appearance of quite a few traps that actually have been tripped. Can see where there were holes where arrows or really crossbow bolts had been shot. They are shattered and bent, as if hitting something hard that they could not pierce. There's a portion of the floor that looks like had a cave-in from above as well, trying to stop, but you see much of the rocks have been crushed or torn in half. And then you proceed further here, and as you do take your time and are essentially like pushing through the pieces of bodies on the floor, looking for anything that could be dangerous, you do find there is a steel pressure plate that is set in the center that we would require people to walk around it. With the narrowness of the passageway, only about 5 feet, it would be quite difficult for people to avoid normally.
Am I able to disarm it?
Certainly, give me a sleight of hand check.
32.
Okay.
Dang.
So you find there are several short swords nearby. You're able to take them and carefully slide them onto the pressure plate and make it so that it can no longer be pressed down. And you see that it is rigged up to the ceiling where there is a steel cage. Above. And you can just sort of see up there that it's triggered to land, and then steel poles are pressured and shot down into whoever would be in the cave. For your purposes, doing about 87 piercing to when it would stop. Opponent. But it is disarmed. Proceeding further, there are several alcoves. You can see that look a little odd to have small 1-foot holes, as if people could be behind and in some of these walls of this place. As now you can see that moving this deep, it's no longer as carved out, but more physical walls. But the people here seem to have put pieces of rocks and cut them and cemented them on to give the appearance of a cave wall. So people would understand the structure. Anything you want to do?
I'll carefully lead everyone through, kind of bringing note to the uncanniness of like the wall.
Yeah.
So they were arts and crafts bandits.
Those are some of my favorite kind.
Well, you said there were like little places where they could peek through.
Mhm.
Did I hear that right?
Yeah.
If we look through the other direction, do we see anything in the room where they would be?
Yeah, you can see there are a series of bows, crossbows, bolts. Though again, the appearance here is some may have been fired. And there is, as you go a little deeper and around, you can see where a large hole has basically been punched through.
Oh.
And there's bloodied remains within. You are able to find several vials of poison. 15 to be precise.
Cool.
Those rogue tools.
Is Mortis immune to poison yet? Okay.
I don't think so. I think that's maybe. I'll check.
So going through, there's several more of these alcoves, and you find that this once would have been maybe a rough maze where you feel like many traps would be in wait, but there's a very clear path of blood and death to follow. There's many corridors that otherwise go out, and even a cursory look with your roll there, Oliver, is you can see the signs of traps and things that are meant to slow down and weaken those who take the wrong path. And then finally, this ends in a metal room. Metal floor and walls and ceiling. The decoration of luxurious 1,000 gold furniture pieces mixed with tawdry paintings of male and female tieflings nude are strewn about. Many are ripped. And another place of massacre as the stinking corpses are here. At the end of the room, there is a space that, for the most part, only has a few spatterings of blood. It's slightly raised, and you can see what looks like a small metal kind of square cube that rests, that is worked into the floor itself. It's partially indented where you can tell something large and heavy once sat. In and around are broken tables and liquor bottles, and weapons and various things are strewn about. Anything you'd like to do?
Do we think the little cube is trapped?
No, Jackson. Do you think it's trapped?
Yeah.
You know who so far has done an excellent job at finding traps?
Oliver.
Yeah. Oliver, you're doing such a great job. Would you mind checking that thing for traps?
It'd be my pleasure, Nana. And I'll check it for traps.
Okay. Give me an investigation check.
That's a nat one. No, it looks fine.
Yeah.
I trust you.
You said like small metal cube, I think, dented into the floor, kind of set in the floor. So is it like a few inches on a side in width?
The cube itself is 5 feet.
Oh. And does it have any markings, engravings on the sides?
It is, besides the issues on the top, it is smooth without markings.
Ooh. Does it look like it opens in any way?
Give me a perception check.
I don't think we have any light in here, so I think I'm at disadvantage.
Did you bring torches or not? I thought you had torches in here.
We brought them, but we didn't light them. So
that's right.
yeah.
So you're just going, yeah, so it'd be disadvantage with the dark.
If you say you need light, Nana will do dancing lights.
Oh, thanks.
Like Jazz is over here squinting right next to the thing.
Jackson, do you need light?
Oh, yes, please.
Gotta learn to ask questions, Jackson. Nana
Yes.
can help you.
Okay. I'll remember.
Do dancing lights.
So straight roll. 12.
So 12. Look, doesn't seem to be anything you can do there.
Okay.
It's maybe solid. It's hard to know.
Now, Y'all, I didn't see it because I wasn't with you, but how big was this platinum golem of yours?
It was 10 feet tall, relatively large.
And so far, we haven't found any of their offshoots yet.
Yeah.
Do you suppose that dent is like its butt groove? You know, after you sit in place for a while, it kind of matched your butt. Maybe you kids have not sat around very much. This will maybe be a problem you have when you're older, but eventually your favorite seat just starts to.
What if it was on the platform and it was smaller, and then somebody accidentally made it huge and it got super heavy and crushed it down into the floor?
The world is filled with possibilities, Jackson.
Yeah, it's filled with magic that can do anything. I see
Not
Lithra
quite
do it.
anything, but a lot of things.
Like, usually if there's a problem and it involves magic, I just ask Lithra what the problem is and she can figure it out.
Actually, if I cast detect magic, is there any like magical auras around?
Okay. You conduct magic, and on a dangling pair of legs that seems to have sort of like hit a shelf and then sort of just like kind of felt themselves there. Or you see one leg here, and then another leg is right below it because only one leg kind of made it to the shelf. The boots on those legs glow magical.
Oh, I
In
didn't
addition,
expect.
there are some in for crossbows. There's bolts that have been loaded that apparently did not get fired before their arms were severed off. That also have a magical aura to them.
Luthor will point those out to everybody. But I guess there isn't any magic on the things we really wanted to check.
What if the magic thing is inside the box and you can't see through it?
Oh. What is this box made out of?
It appears to be platinum.
Oh.
Can you send it to the House Thunderbrands?
I mean, I can. It's only 5 feet across.
They can send us more money.
Yeah, like, if there's nothing dangerous in there, which I doubt.
I mean, we can send them a message first and be like, we're sending you a mystery box. Could be dangerous. Could immediately like connect to the golem we already sent you and activate a murder bot in your place. Be careful.
I mean, like, I don't want to kill anybody at the House Thunderbrands until we got our money for the
Yeah,
golem
but
stuff.
that's why like someone can send them a message first and warn them, and then they can take precautions.
Let me check. I guess I'll try to cast sending to House Thunderbrands.
Hey, Jackson.
Yeah.
That's
If
a
that's-
wonderful idea. Maybe we should finish investigating here in case we need that magic that Lithra would be using for that sending to fight angels.
Oh yeah.
Money later, living first.
Yeah.
Live first, get paid later.
Yeah.
If you die, you're never getting paid. important things
Yeah.
to know.
Unless you're
maybe we'll ask
undead.
Lithra-
Yeah.
Listen, being undead is a lot rarer than you think, at least at the level that our fine friends here are. Typically, you end up a zombie if you're undead, or a skeleton. And at that point, you don't really care about money.
Hmm. Or you do, but you don't have vocal cords to tell people.
And at that point, it's not like you really have a lot of choices about what you're doing. Usually, you end up being enslaved to more powerful undead.
What if zombies want a bunch of things and they just can't say it?
That's a great thing to think about. Maybe
Sorry.
you can later, when we're
Okay.
back at the house, work on a list of things that you think zombies might want to ask.
Yeah. Wait. Speaking of, can anyone talk to dead people?
I unfortunately cannot.
Oh, okay. I was thinking we could just, because I thought we were going to find a live person here, but I just see dead people, and I thought maybe we could ask them questions.
So, floor to ceiling, this particular room is metal, right, Matt?
Yes.
Lithor will take all the most of the things that she sees as magical and put it away for later identify.
Okay.
Using my eye for eye for detail, am I able to discern or uncover any sort of clues as to like what the main purpose of this room might have been, aside from housing this cube?
Yeah. Give me a, I guess, investigation check.
It is a 21.
A 21. You see that it seems this room was like a grand hall of plenty in place to potentially store and distribute what would appear to be loot, things stolen, and whatnot. Spending your time kind of looking and understanding the purpose, you can definitely see that it does seem that there are places where the general use of this, right around the cube, around like 3 feet around it, didn't seem to be under anywhere. It's almost like the when the sun only hits like one part of a wall, or you take down a poster, a wall, and it's this different shade from the floor. It has that sort of look down there. You are also able to find on the other part of the wall what seems to be a hatch that has 7 finger holes. In it. It's about 5 feet by 5 feet. And there is this very strong metal hinge that seems to be in working order that you can see that would lift up from it. But to find it, you kind of move some body parts out of the way. You're like, okay, I see this thing now.
Is this pickable? Lock pickable?
To pick it, as you look, yep, it might be. Let's see what happens.
Guidance.
Bartis actually does have guidance. But I am so not with it today, guys. Yeah, I'll guide you.
D4.
Yes.
Bardic inspiration.
We don't have a bard in. Oh wait. Yeah, I'll roll. Ah, man. 15. That's only 19.
19.
Mhm.
Okay. Taking your tools, you start to look, and the mechanism seems to be about pressing into these small holes. And as you take and you are just trying to like see what the function here is, you press down with your tools, and in a split second, sharp blades move about the holes and sever your tools.
Oof. That was almost my fingers.
Does that hole go all the way to the other side?
The holes ended with like things to push, like buttons as they were pressing down.
So there's just no like if I were to look into it, it doesn't branch off.
No, that seems to go kind of straight down, as if it looks like designed to one has to stick one's whole finger in to press a button.
I mean, I can do it.
You can?
Well, hold on. I jump out of bat form. I can do it.
Like with do your fingers regrow if they get cut off?
Well, I just have to know if that's a magical blade or not. And I guess I could identify it.
It probably is not, right? Because I was having detect magic up and didn't shine. Or
So there's several holes in this thing, and when you saw like a blade, it was almost like a thin blade that just you can't see it now. It just went and kind of reloaded.
Matt, there are lots of corpses around. Can Anna find an arm with a full hand attached to it and
Of
stick it in the
course.
hole and see what happens?
Absolutely.
Children, there are a bunch of extra hands around. Let's see what it does to a person who doesn't need a hand before we stick our own hands in there.
I'm not going to stick my hand in it.
Well, I'm just saying, let's see what happens.
Okay, so move him aside. You take kind of rigor mortis pointer and you kind of put it in, and the blade, and it's kind of an interesting mechanism. It severs it, and then there's like the spring that pops the finger out.
That's so cool.
Because I thought the finger was going to get stuck down in there, but it ejects it for you. That's considerate. What were you going to try, Charlotte?
Well, all I was going to do was just become air and go in there and look around.
Oh. You can see as air?
Yeah,
That's weird. Where do your eyes go?
just everywhere.
Well, I'm for it.
Okay. So what do you use, Jackie?
Mist. I just turn into my mist form.
Okay.
Cool. Can I guide you before you do?
I mean, sure.
Okay.
But I would be immune to any non-magical damage, which is why I was asking about the magic.
All right. So, yeah, I would say go in the mist here, and you come to the end of this like few inches of hole. There's this button there, and it's tight, but I guess in the quarter of an inch you can squeeze through and miss down, and you can see on the center is this blade contraption that's set to go around every hole. It looks like you can kind of see where the blade is and how it fits to slice through. You can also see that it's has a few notches and different tiny slats within the holes, where it looks like it might change precisely where it cuts and move, possibly for unpredictability.
Okay, so kind of taking a look at it here. Do I have a strong idea of what they would need to do to correctly align it?
Give me an investigation check.
I'll
Don't
use
forget your
guidance. and I think there's an inspiration. All right. Okay, up to an okay start here. All right, it's a 19.
19. So there are 9 holes here. So 19, you can deduce that it would take 5 pressed at the same time to cause this to unlock.
Okay.
And you are able to get the sequence for the first 3.
Okay. And I'm going to start flying out. And I rematerialize outside of the trap. Okay. So it's going to take 5. And the order of the first 3 is 7, 4, 2. I don't know. But I don't know the other 2.
Does anyone have magic that can just go to like that you can use to press buttons?
You mean like a mage hand?
Yeah, like that.
I don't know, but I'm gonna become a bat again because I made
Okay.
this art.
Yeah.
In essence, I have the mage hand spell.
I don't know if it would work, but I was thinking you could just use that to like fit down in there and press all the buttons until you got the right sequence.
Yeah, she'll try it. See if it works.
Be
The first 3 we
careful,
know.
Nana. Yep, I gave you the first 3.
Okay. So you press the first 3. Let's go to the 4th. So Mage Hand very specifically. So how you're doing this actually. So Mage Hand, you could essentially use it to press 1. So I'll give you 2 buttons with the Mage Hand, I guess. Because then it would start to exceed its maximum force.
Does the fact that it's actually
Oh.
the telekinesis through the telekinetic feat change how that works?
No, that'd probably make me go back to 1, but I'll stay with 2. I don't want you to argue yourself into less ability.
Can you normally do a shove with a mage hand?
So the mechanisms here, I think maybe this is that the buttons need to be held down.
Okay.
While the others are pressed. So you press and hold, press and hold, press and hold, press and hold, press and hold.
Okay.
Oh, I thought it was all at once, but it has to be like 1, 2, like in a sequence.
Correct. And then so the mage hand, like it does do this. So what I'm saying is with a mage hand, you can exert that constant pressure on 2 due to the weight limit, how much pressure a mage hand can put forth.
Wait, so how many did it need to get correct? Was it 5?
Yeah, it needs
So
5.
we can hold down the 3 with someone's real hand and then just experiment with the other 2 until we get it right.
The information you got is that it does go through every hole when it fails.
Oh, yeah. Well, we got a bunch of hands here that we can put in the holes. But I don't think they... Well, I mean, we'll try it. Go and get one of the hands and in the right sequence, press down on all 3 and hold it there.
Yeah.
And then...
So between the mage hand and you just letting this flop hands off, you will find the right combination. Which is 72427, 72439, and it's and you hear and it opens up, and there you see there's a small cubby where what looks to be several chests, each one about 1 by 2 feet. A total of 6 chests here.
Hand on Oliver's shoulder. You should check those for traps.
Yeah.
Right.
Because we're in a thieves' den and they trap the traps.
I appreciate it.
I will use my divine sense real quick just to see if I see anything from that.
Okay.
Lithra, any magical traps since your detect magic is probably.
Oh yeah,
still-
trying to detect any sort of magic from these chests. I guess I just see them.
Okay. So yeah, a few things. Your divine sense. You get a fiendish presence behind you that then vanishes.
Uh-oh. There was a fiend here a second ago.
Okay. So they followed us down in here because they're stupid.
Did we just unlock the door that they couldn't unlock?
Yeah, and now we're gonna unopen all 6 chests that they also can't unlock.
I'll check them for traps.
Okay. So looking at the chests, there is the one of them at the bottom, Lithra. You can just see the slice aura of glyph warding on it. That
Guidance works on dispel magic.
that you can say is actually, because you're able to look down, and you said you were looking down at these, would trigger from someone even like touching it to lift it out.
Oh, dispel magic?
Okay. Let's roll it.
Guidance.
I'm going to use.
Bardic Inspiration also works on dispel magic.
I'm going to perform a counter charm.
Okay.
Says 22 plus guidance.
out and it fades. Now, Oliver, go ahead and give me your perception for traps.
I guess I don't have that guidance then.
Guidance?
Oh, okay.
Counter charm.
I mean, I can re-guide you. It's a cantrip.
Is that investigation or perception?
Perception.
That is 18 and 17, 25.
Okay. On the one chest, you're able to see that it is rigged in such a way where it looks like some type of maybe gas explosion that would happen if it's ever not level. And is actually rigged into the base of it. Then looking, the one that had the magic in it looks, you can see that there's also several triggers that looks like poison dart traps. There's actually 5 ready to go off if this box is opened. And then the other 4 do not appear to be trapped.
I'll relay that to them. I'll let them know, hey, these 4 are not trapped. I think, unless Lithra says otherwise, they should be good. I may have to disarm these 2, but if it goes wrong, we might have a cloud of gas or some poison darts shot our way.
Okay. I'm gonna go stand over here and guard against the fiends that might attack us. I'm not running away from. I believe in you.
I'll perform counter charm.
Did my thieves' tools break? I just realized.
Yep. But oh no, I don't have any.
Would mending fix it?
You could fix it with some mending, yeah.
Oh, mend your thieves' tools.
Thank you. I will try to disarm. I guess. Let's see. Do I have? Is this place ventilated?
No. Not well. So you're going for after the gas trap?
Not anymore. I'm gonna go up to the other one first.
Okay.
Guidance.
Thank you. That is sleight of hand. 9 and 15 is 24.
Okay, 24. You're able to disarm one of the poison darts. So there'd be 4 others on this.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
As you get to this, seems to be very complicated.
He's sweating a little.
Or just pulls out a piece of cloth, mops your brow. Guidance.
Thank you. Drop my D4. 12 and 15 for 27.
27. Second one. It's good.
How many are there? 4? 5?
There's 3 left.
3 left. 14. No, excuse me. 15 and 15 for 30.
30. All right. Third one disarmed.
5 and 15 for 20.
It sets off. I need a Constitution saving throw, DC 24.
Does guidance help with this?
Oh, you get a +5.
Oh, okay.
Because of the pally, yep.
And if it's against Find or Charmed, you get advantage.
No.
I think.
That is plus 13 plus 5, 18 plus 2, dirty 20. You said 24.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Will fail. You are poisoned.
Well, that was a lot of clicks. That sounds like a lot of dice.
And that's 47 poison damage.
Oof.
Uh,
That hurt. Okay.
and then you hear as it seems to reload.
That's unfortunate.
There's a dart in your neck, mate. Are you okay?
Yeah, I think I will be. I'm hurting, but
Does it seem like
Fucking salt in the wound, man.
does it seem like there's a right way to unlock these? There must be, right? Because like if someone wants to open these, like that aren't thieves like us.
They probably have a key.
Give me an investigation check there, Lithra.
21.
21. It occurs to you as you're watching this, the size of the chest, the complexity of what's inside with all these traps and how the loading mechanism, you wonder what could possibly be in it, given the amount of room that it would take to put in all the traps.
Oh. I think these might just be trap boxes.
Trap boxes.
Like when you open it, there's nothing in there. They just like they were put here just so like you would trigger it and die.
Talk about the one, by the way.
Oh yeah, so the dart one.
So should we open the other one?
Wait, is the one with the darts? Is that the one where if you pick it up and take it, they all go off?
That's
It was the gas one.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna use Benevolent Surge, by the way, and Oliver, you get 11 HP back.
thank you.
I mean, I can try to get into the box.
Well, if Oliver doesn't like die from whatever was in that dart, maybe he can disarm the other poison one, or the one with the gas cloud. That's what it was.
I have something that might be able to blow the gas out if it goes awry.
Okay, great. So first we try to disarm it, and then if the gas hits us all, then you can get rid of the gas.
And just to verify, I guess the wind could probably clear away any sort of gas in this room, or
If you wanted to try to protect against this, someone would have to have a held action for gust of wind while someone else attempted to disarm the trap.
Or warding wind.
Sure,
Man,
any type of wind thing, but just end up like you couldn't do both.
okay.
If somebody really wanted to try to do this, and even then, there will be a little bit of a essentially initiative check against the trap if it would happen.
But I mean, like, what are the odds of there being two trap boxes?
Alternatively, you could try to open it with while keeping it level.
Before you roll, is he still poisoned?
Yes.
Then I will cast Lesser Restoration and cure your poison.
I can take away the disadvantage from this check.
Thank you.
You got this, Oliver. Give him a little back rub. The shoulder massage.
Jackson, was that guidance?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't require air, so could I just?
There's an inspiration in chat. Almost like your sibling is watching out from you from the great beyond.
All right.
I can-
Charlotte, were you asking if you could try to get into a box?
No. I'm asking because I don't require air. Does that mean I would be harmed by the gas?
In your experiences, gases harm those who can't breathe.
What if I became mist?
It depends on, I guess, the damage and what it would do.
It's worth a shot, I guess. Oh,
Because what, you're immune to non-magical bludgeoning, piercing, slashing.
yeah.
So
Well, no, I mean non-magical damage of all kind.
it's only So everything else is considered elemental. Well, let me look at that trait, please. Is that from which boon is that?
That's under shapeshifter.
Okay. It's 84. Oh, did it do the? I freaking. Of course, it does that. I can never remember what book the stupid stuff is in. There we go. I always think it'd be in the player's guide. Nope. It's not. There we go. And what level is that?
2, I think.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So you can go to Miss One if you want to give it a shot. Then makes sense.
Okay. I do.
Okay, Oliver, you got this.
All right. I'll use inspiration, my guidance.
Then it's gonna pull one of her feathers and start speaking some words in magic, and it'll float around you 3 times as she does the Doomward Hex. Which means if something drops you to 0 hit points, it instead drops you to 1.
Okay. That is 21 and 15 for 36.
Okay. And this was to disarm the trap.
Yes.
Okay. So using your tools, you slowly are able to separate it up, and you can see where there are tiny, almost screw-like things around a glass container of gas that begin to would turn depending on how the box would be lifted. And taking a little bit of time here, you're able to remove the screws very carefully so that they no longer happen. So the box, as long as you don't drop the box, it's probably fairly safe.
Yeah, I'll open it. I won't trust it with anyone else.
Okay. I'd like to go ahead and give me a stools.
Oh yeah, that's right. That was just a trap.
Guidance.
Thank you. And that is a 14 and 15 for 20. No. Yeah, 29, right? Yeah.
29. This actually was a DC 27 lock to give you the complexities of it.
Whoa.
So you go through this key. Very well designed. Almost the sense that the key itself could almost change position while in the lock, totally unlock it. As you finally open. And there is a bottle that's nestled within a velvet space. It shines almost with the appearance of gold, the liquid itself. And what looks like a large red scale floats in it. When 30 detect magic goes off, it is definitely magical.
You wanna hold on to this, Slither?
Yeah. I guess we'll figure out what this is later when we get out of this place.
Alrighty.
Can we unlock the 3 other chests that aren't trapped?
Oh yeah.
What is your reliable talent?
I don't have it.
Oh, you don't have it yet? Okay.
No.
Okay, I thought. So it's never mind then. Yep, let's roll.
Let's see, that
While
is-
all this is going on, I'm gonna keep an eye out for crazy angels.
Yeah, I know Jackson was too, I believe. But-
Well, Jackson wants to, but he he keeps going back to what's in the chest.
Okay. So I would say whenever as you look,
But Harper is looking out, so
you get a sense, and then it's almost as if they're checking in once in a while, but keeping a very safe distance.
So first roll is a 22.
Okay. Just give me the other one so I can see if you.
Alright, a 30,
Mm-hmm.
a 29,
Okay.
and a nat 20.
Okay.
35.
All right. So you're able to open up the other 4 chests that aren't the trap box. And these, one is a collection of various gemstones. Looking through, there's about 100 gemstones contained in the box. Each one, for simplicity, will be worth 250 gold. The other, the other one is going to have essentially various jewelry coming to a combined value of 4,000 gold. And the other 2, the one is 500 gold in silver. And the last one is 5,000 gold.
am I doing the math right? Was that 5,000 silver, 5,000 gold?
was 500
500 gold in silver.
in silver.
So
would be
it would be
five-
5,000 silver, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, nice. Is it safe? We have bags of holding. Is it safe to put all that stuff in the bag of holding?
I don't have that capacity to put that many things into it. I don't think it weighs
Okay.
a lot.
Then I'll just carry the chest.
And I kind of rematerialize. I can summon my warhorse.
You have a horse?
Well, yeah, but we'd have to get it out of here.
Okay.
They could help carry it.
Or could help with that too.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm just grabbing one of the chests. I'll say I'll grab the one with 5,000 gold in it.
Yeah, 5,000 coins weighs about 33 pounds. Just
Yeah.
for those of you.
I got it. Here we go.
All right.
Is there anything else Oliver might see regarding like any sort of draconic anything as far as like either presence or this feels like it might be like a small horde of some sort?
What do you
Is there any sort of I
Yeah.
guess
that's an interesting question. Give me an investigation check.
$16 and 9 for 25.
Pondering that question, you search around and you find what seems to be a feminine body that when you look, it almost looks as if it's somewhat humanoid, but in like a mid-transformation, like a very large claw attached to the body. And with this, the deduction can be as if someone was transforming into a true dragon form, but was killed in the middle of it. And it's copper scale. And around their neck, they wear what looks like the type of key that would have fit into the lock as it turns and things.
How dead are they?
Been dead for some time.
Guys, I don't think there's any food down here.
Not that we found. Sorry, Charlotte. But the good news is that this is enough treasure to like pay for someone to let you bite them later.
If we find somebody,
Well, we'll definitely find somebody. I think, man, and first off, did Oliver share the copper dragon information?
Yeah, he would have relayed that.
So this was kind of their base, and this is where they stashed all their treasure, and something horrible went wrong with the machine,
and killed everybody.
Well, they probably have a bunch of dragon morphing potions and all these crates are used to.
What's a dragon morphing? What?
I don't know. I mean, it's I study magic, but I'm assuming if that key goes into one of these things, then they were probably using it to become a dragon.
You don't think they were actually a dragon? You think they were using a magic potion to turn them into a dragon?
Yeah, I mean, this is not a dragon.
It had
Oh.
different color scale. Maybe she got it from somebody else or made it herself.
So in other words, maybe that potion is a dragon morphing potion.
Man, that'd be cool. Okay, I got this treasure chest. Is anybody else grabbing a treasure chest?
I'll grab one.
And as soon as everybody's got what they want to take with them, I'll start heading out.
No problem.
Okay.
And as they're walking out, Nana wants to search some of the corpses and see if she finds any additional thieves' tools kit.
Yeah. A bunch of them.
I picked up a few,
Yeah.
just so I can have extras to give Oliver.
Yeah. So, with this, you do leave behind the mysterious cube.
Wait,
It was a 5-foot cube on each side, right? Oh
Yeah.
yeah, we were gonna teleport it and we didn't. Do we still want to teleport it back to Thunderbrand and warn them ahead of time?
Why not?
I think we should.
I mean, we didn't really find anything out about the robot you guys, or the construct you all came here after.
Yeah, but maybe Thunderbrand has had time to do their own investigation on it since we sent it to them, and maybe sending them this cube will give them some more answers.
I thought you came here looking for a person.
Yeah, we did, but they're all dead.
A very interesting thing happened. We did all the things that we did, and then Oliver went searching the people, found the key that he needed. So you sure you don't want to check out any more of these corpses and see if anybody is magically related to constructs?
My hands are kind of full.
Sorry, Jackson, that was not specifically aimed at you. I just wanted to make sure that your team is very adamant about coming down here to solve a mystery, and now you're just walking away with the treasure with the mystery still unsolved.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you all
You all
did.
can find shiny things and then take the shiny things and forget why you're here.
I mean,
but they're
you,
really shiny.
all of you wanted to come down here. I was in favor of leaving. So if you all want to finish your mission, let's do it. Because otherwise, this was a waste of time.
Oh, I don't think it's a waste of time. We got a really cool potion and everything. But is there any notes in this room and things like that that might indicate what this cube actually is?
Give me an investigation check.
Do I get extra help?
Guy.
for this?
Come on, Mortis, you have a job.
Yeah, guidance.
Fuck.
Yeah. Busy thinking about how like the menagerie it is for us to just, oh, we found loot. What did we come here to do? Oh, it doesn't matter.
It's 20.
Okay. Upon the draconic body, there seems to be a journal. As you taken very close, and you do see a very odd kind of biology thing of you really start to wonder this was a dragon as you take it out and begin to thumb through it. and there seems to be dates going back about 120 years of trying to figure out what is going on. So a few things you deduce from it is that this individual who called themselves the Queen of the Cutthroat, she ruled from and used what she called the Platinum Man as a throne, like sitting up on their lap. And there are several things about that, but various ways that she was trying to activate them to get to the cube itself. And she has various notes upon what she thinks could be in it. The last one, I am firmly the opinion, after talking to the Enigma, that this is from Aor. I must find what's in. I hope, following their advice, I may finally move this thing and be able to see what lies within.
Finally be able to move this thing.
And then finally, it's well worth the price I paid. And so it seemed, and judging from what you possibly came into, that they successfully activated it, at least the golem.
Oh, so she used this cube to activate the golem.
She wanted to get to the cube, it seems, and she figured she had to move the golem to get to the cube because it sat upon the cube.
Oh.
And judging from what you can see, she didn't get time to fully decipher the cube. She lies dead in the room.
Lithra will, of course, be like reading this out loud, sort of, so everybody knows that.
Ooh, the Enigma. That's an interesting name.
What's it mean? What's the name? Like,
Not what. Who.
yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Enigma was a member of the menagerie
Oh.
long ago.
Not 6
Yes.
months ago.
Yeah.
In the world.
Before the rest of you joined. Not that long ago.
Hmm. Does anybody have any ideas on how to get inside the box?
Aor. It's supposed to be a magical society. Lithra, perhaps if we put our minds together, anybody else like Arcana?
I study magic.
Maybe between the three of us, we might be able to figure this thing out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a crowbar.
Yeah.
That sounds like a great second plan.
So we are trying to figure out how to open or activate this box.
And did her journal have any clues or insight?
All of what she had was more about the activation of the golem.
Okay.
Ultimately.
Can you telekinesis it up out of the hole?
I don't think so. I think it's going to be for mage hand, right? I'm assuming a platinum cube that's probably not hollow, or is somewhat hollow, is heavy, right? Platinum sounds heavy.
Yeah, depends how much your how much can you lift with this?
Because it's basically mage hand.
Oh, just
It's
mage.
job ability.
Okay. It's a little heavier than what mage hand can do.
Ah.
So I guess we are trying to figure out this cube, at
Yeah.
least for now. Yeah.
Well,
Can
I
we
mean,
like?
that was your goal for coming here, right? I mean,
Yeah.
Nana's here just for the ride. Like, you all said you had to come here to figure out about the golem. This is tied to the golem.
That was
You
more
want
of
to
a
finish the thing you
question.
came here for? Or do you want to just go run away with your loot?
That was more of a question. Like, do we three all like try together, as in focus our effort right now?
Sorry, I
to
was
fig-
confused. I was
yeah.
like, because I went back to Jackson, like, yeah, I guess so. And I'm like, wait, are we still debating whether we're staying?
Okay, so can we like check this out? Check out the details, whatever this might be.
Certainly. Why don't you each give me Arcana?
I'll
20.
guide somebody who wants it. Probably Lithra.
Oh. Also, drop detect magic and enhance ability.
Okay.
I got an 18.
What's Charlotte's total?
21.
Okay.
That's 33.
Okay. So you all studying it. I would say Charlotte and Evanora kind of figure out just enough to sort of be confused by it at first, but it opened as you manipulate the energies that seem to be within the platinum itself. It's sort of odd. It's like mechanical, and therefore doesn't almost register as. It's more like the workings within the box you feel respond to the push and pull of the weave rather than it being magical itself. As you manipulate the workings, and the front panel comes off, and there is a arcane equation. And Lithra, you study this. It's very much like an incomplete spell, almost made to be wrong. And as you begin to make the calculations, you see it beginning to change to reflect what you believe the answers are, as though connected to your mind. And spend your time like, okay. And you begin to work, and after a bit, it finally completes. And the plate detaches. And you're able to remove this front plate. And within the box, there are many runes that glow, reflecting a purple light, deep purple, given off by a large piece of amethyst that itself seems to be imbued with energy. there are kept within this are a few like small journal-sized books as well, 3, as well as the signature that you recognize from the plate from the golem, same that this was addressed to this enigma.
There's that name again.
It's an interesting name. So I guess we should take the journals. And
Knowledge. There's the real treasure.
Jackson's just like,
It's
no,
really
it's not. I have the treasure in this box right here.
What you're able to do is it does seem that this stone powered the runes around it that ultimately kept this unable to be scryed upon, this whole area. And given this, it also kept what it refers to in its thing as its guardians. And you can see fiendish bindings that were there as well, that were linked to the golem itself. With at least of the golem, these bindings were likely severed.
do we get a sense what would happen if we were to like depower the stone? Like what would happen to those fiends?
Get that what bound them here. The removal, with this 30, the removal of the stone would demore them from the material plane.
Oh, I think we just figured out a way to remove it then.
Remove what?
The huge gemstone there. I think if we disable it, then all the fiends would go away.
Oh. That's cool. Is it trapped?
You should refer to the expert.
I'm gonna take a look.
Give me that perception check.
Guidance.
Thank you. Uh, 20. You said perception 24.
24. Okay. It does not appear to be trapped.
Looks fine.
I think you just pull it out.
Would that trigger any sensitive arcane reactions?
Not that you can see.
Okay, Jackson, do it.
Yeah. And he
I'll
sets
make
down the
me-
treasure chest and he goes over to the box and he pulls out the gem.
Goes. Pull out. You begin to float in midair as you hold it.
This is so cool.
Then after an initial moment, you sort of feet land again.
Do it again.
Can we keep it?
Yeah, now we can fly too. I mean,
Yes.
that's pretty nice.
That's so cool. Okay.
You go back to
I-
the ground.
Okay, got this. Was there anything else in the box we need to take with us?
The
Is there
books.
anything else around? Yeah, we're taking the journals.
Mm-hmm. It's just the journals that were here in addition. The plate, of course, can have 2. Lithra, this plate is instructions on the wish spell.
Yep, we're definitely taking that.
Okay, I got this cool rock, and you got some journals and a plate, whatever that does. Let's go.
I'll pick up.
Unless I'm missing something else.
You're
Nope.
Oh, there you go. All right. Then you begin making your way back. You notice there's several statues missing as you come out.
Someone stole all the statues.
And you are able to successfully make your ways back to. I'm assuming everyone else. How big you go anywhere you want.
I got a question. If I put this stone in the treasure chest, does the chest float?
It did not.
Okay.
I think it probably feels a little lighter to you, but ultimately this requires a attunement item. But
Oh, okay.
it was a flavory, but not so mechanical.
Gotcha.
It adds no extra weight, maybe.
Nope, it doesn't make it easier to carry.
No. Okay, eventually the Thor is going to identify all those once we get back to safety.
Yes. So let me get the list down before we go so we can get this going. That is an amethyst lodestone. That's all in D&D Beyond.
Ooh.
And I hooked you. Oh, sorry. So the potion is a potion of dragon mastery, red.
Ooh.
Sorry, majesty. Potion of dragon's majesty. And I give you the bolts. So there's a cataclysm bolts. And boots of haste. And with that, we will end for tonight with all the insanity. See y'all next week. All right.
Good night, guys.
Hey,